Hello, John Hamilton is my name, and being a professional screenwriter of film and TV is my current goal. That's why I enrolled in Full Sail's MFA Creative Writing online program. I've always loved watching movies and television at a very young age. Back then, we didn't have the internet, videotape, or even cell phones. We had movie theaters and a limited amount of channels on the tube, so watching them was a treat. Is it any wonder that I would eventually get back onto the path of my life's task, screenwriting? The return to my origins has been a long journey, filled with both good and bad, but I still have this longing. In Green's Mastery, the section for strategies for finding your life's task, he states, quote, "In order to master a field, you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it," unquote. This was my love, for film and TV. At the time I didn't know in what aspect, whether it be filming or acting, but I always loved great storytelling, those awesome lines of dialogue. In the Occupy the Imperfect Niche section, Green says, quote, "It is never a simple process to find such a niche. It requires patience and a particular strategy," unquote. It would be a dream come true for me to find a niche in screenwriting. I'll know it when I see it or envision it. Until then, making a living as a professional screenwriter is my destiny. It's been a long journey to get to this point, one that provided many careers, a great education, and a wonderful family and kids. However, I let all those wants and needs lead me farther away. I simply need to follow Green's advice in the Avoid the False Path section, where it says, quote, "Scoff at the need for attention and approval. They will lead you astray," unquote. I let my desires to make my parents proud and eventually my responsibility of raising a family do that. That led me to make the right decisions for all concerned, all except me. I thought I wanted that too, but it left me unfulfilled. Green continues, quote, "You are committed to your life's task, to giving it full expression. It is up to you to find it and guide it correctly," unquote. I thought that music was my life's task. Although I loved it and it spoke to me, I still found that playing didn't come naturally. I had to struggle to get to a semi-professional stage. However, it was in songwriting where I found that I excelled. I got into lyrics at an early age, writing my own lyrics and transcribing those songs from the radio. I knew this was where my musical endeavors thrived. However, for whatever reasons, things just only got so far. Although I still love writing lyrics, I haven't written any in over 2 years. Instead, what I found was a love for screenwriting. Now I have to let go of the past, properly put everything into perspective. Granted, seeking a new career as a professional screenwriter at my age is a late start. It wasn't until December of 2017 where I made the conscious decision that this is what I wanted, a career to take me into my twilight years. However, I'm finding my way back. Green goes on to write, quote, "The way back requires a sacrifice. You will have to keep your focus on 5 to 10 years down the road, when you will reap the rewards of your efforts," unquote. I found this to be true in many ways. Getting a degree was a seed that led to a couple decades long of great careers and satisfaction, but not total fulfillment. This is my turning point. Years ago, I started writing books, both fiction and nonfiction, yet they sit unfinished. Songs that I wrote that didn't get published. I swore that this new career would be different. I would not only write great screenplays, but that they would be produced or at least sold. In addition, I would finish those books of mine and even publish some songs. Since December of 2017, I took on the task to immerse myself in the craft and business of screenwriting. Most recently, I finished my 3rd feature script. There are over 20 additional writing projects in development. I've also completed 3 short stories. I knew I hit the mother, though, the jackpot. Where did all these ideas come from, and what of all the ones to come? I don't know, but at least I have 2 years' worth of screenplays waiting to be written. There are 3 personal screenwriting goals that I set for myself. First is to make a commitment to write 5 pages of script every day. Second is to learn something new about the craft. And third is to establish or continue working on a business relationship. For something to jumpstart my mastery journey over the next 3 weeks is something beyond these goals. That would be building a strategy on how to achieve this mastery, a plan, an outlook, a schedule of the next 3 years. The second is to find a mentor, someone who's willing to speak with me about their life as a professional screenwriter, take me under their wing, so to speak. My hope is to start this career off right, get a master's degree, build my portfolio, establish my network of contacts in the industry. All of this takes time, time that now I'm willing to give its full potential, time I have.